people make lots of comments about me. And they always say, "Ooh, how could you be the possible choice for him? I'm wondering how you got him." I know that comment's coming from, my show. Mm-hmm. She says it. But that tells you that if it's not what you think it is, then it's so much deeper.
Reality with the King tour is back, and I have announced new cities with new guests. Okay, first up, we got me and the Queen of New Jersey, Teresa Giudice, on Saturday, April 13th at the White Eagle in Jersey City, okay? And then on Monday, April 22nd in Atlanta, we got me and Tamar Braxton, yes, at the City Winery. And then on Mother's Day, Sunday, May 12th, I will be joined by the ladies of Love and Marriage DC. Now, y'all know we have a lot to talk about on that show. So again, we got Teresa Giudice on April 13th in Jersey City. We got Tamar Braxton in Atlanta on April 22nd. And then we have the ladies of Love and Marriage DC on Sunday, May 12th. Get your tickets on this link below. Honey, copy and paste it, okay, child? And make sure y'all hit the notification button and subscribe, honey, so you don't miss more announcements. Get your tickets, and I cannot wait to see y'all in person.
Twin, where have you? Hey, all right, bye. All right.
Bring a camera?
No. Where my earring back go?
It fell?
That's
Oh,
give it back.
I found it.
I
think it fell out of
That's
view.
my friend. She found my shit.
Yeah.
There we go. We popping. We popping. We back. We back, bitch. It's on. Like popcorn. It's going down now. All right. I'm back in earrings.
So now y'all get to see what I have to deal with when I work with my reality queens and friends.
It's called, she needs an earring. Her hair is short. She's getting used to the shit. Yes, I want an earring.
I like your short hair, though.
I'm getting used to it. It's, it's a one day at a time thing because I'm so close to some morning glory. I'll get a quick weave.
What's morning glory?
That's what you put on your hair when you get a quick weave. It's so hard. Let me tell you this. I have to get this hair done more than my weave. I can get a weave. I can wet it every day, spray some shit on it, run out. Or I can throw some few curls in it. As long as it's cut right, I can do curls and I have to go get wrapped, like sit under a dryer. And then my hair grows like a weave. Look how long it is. I just cut it and it's long.
And that's all your hair?
Yes. So you see what I'm saying? That's the hard part. Like I cut it. You saw it when I cut it?
Uh-huh.
I will have a bob tomorrow. What am I going to do? I can't do this. I don't know if I can. I want to just go glue it in and be like, hey, girls, I'm back. Back to one.
Well, keep it for now.
I'll keep it for now.
I think it's cute.
It's giving a little Lola Falana or something.
Yes. Well, you're giving a lot, and I'm so excited to talk to you. Are you nervous?
Never. Not really. I'm never really nervous.
Good.
Well, yes, that's a lie. I'm nervous when I'm talking about intimate things. I don't know what you're going to ask me. So, I don't know. I'm scared. Yeah, maybe I am nervous. Let me get nervous right quick.
No, but we're friends.
Oh, that's such an overused word.
Oh, my God. Is that shade, Tamika?
No.
Are we friends, yes or no?
We are.
Well, that was not convincing.
That had a little, addendum. You get a contract that has an addendum at the bottom. That's yeah, but it depends on episode 2 through 8.
Oh, Jesus. All I know is you're the talk of the town, you're trending. But before we get into your brand new show, Bold and Bougie, that airs every Thursday night, 9 o'clock, 8 Central, WeTV, and Mondays on All Black app, That
might have been a shameless plug, but okay.
Yes. But I want the world to get to know the Tamika that I know.
Yeah.
And I really want them to get to know you because I am such a huge fan of the work you've done. And your book, Here I Stand, was so good. And I felt like it shed light on you because, look, let's have a real conversation.
Okay.
I definitely think you're one of the most misunderstood women in this business.
let me think. I think it's because of my candor. Like, people really have crafted their statements for everything. People, when controversy happens in their lives, they have the most crafted statements with their publicist, their team, their manager, their cousin, their mama, their sister, whomever. I say what first comes up and then it comes out. And that is always mistaken. Like, she's mean, and you know, as many jokes as I crack, I will say something rude and me and that same person will be dancing like 5 seconds later, like doing a worm, like having a worm contest. But people don't know that. People only see, that was very mean. She's a mean old girl. I didn't get where I am being a mean girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, God has blessed me far too much. I have an abundance of things which don't matter, but I have such great health. My skin...
Your skin is gorgeous.
My skin is immaculate from head to fucking toe, friends. No, but that's a blessing. I'm not saying it in a cocky way. I'm speaking on God's blessings over me.
God bless you with good skin.
And edges. And edges, my friend. I have edges. I have a short, see, I have a mohawk. Everyone look. Hi. Boom. Boom. Let me feather it. You see what I'm saying? God, Yahweh, Jehovah Jireh, God, Jesus, whoever you believe in, Allah, you name it, has blessed me so much. So being an evil person that you guys want to portray me as doesn't align with who God blesses this way. I have lived such a charmed life. I mean, and again, not bragging. That's just like a fact. I live well. I have great taste. I have beautiful sons. Have you seen my children?
They're beautiful.
Honey,
I met all 4 of them.
Pick one. The one in heaven would have shut all these other ones down. I told them, I said, you lucky cow, let y'all live on this earth. You know what I mean? Because he was beautiful. He was gorgeous, thick eyebrows, eyelashes to here, beautiful skin, small, cute feature. He was a cutie patootie, perfect shaped head. All y'all other egghead boys look like y'all daddy. No, just playing. No, but seriously, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I make jokes, but in all seriousness, I have been kind to people and God has been kind to me as a result. So when you read tabloids and negative and you see something and if you're not intelligent enough to kind of read between the lines, then you'll misread me. Like, so for surface people who aren't deep and who can't really think, if you're not a deep thinker, you won't get me. Hands down. So shallow Hal, go home and be mad. That's what you get. But if you're a deep thinker, you'll say, there's more. I see why she said what she said. Because when I say things, I'm very intentional and I say them with a purpose, right? Mm-hmm. So I say it, even on the first episode of the show, if you've seen Bold and Bougie, if you saw it on Thursday at 9:00, all black, all those words that I'm supposed to say. But if you watch the show, go YouTube it if you haven't seen it or however you find it.
Well, we want them to watch it on the actual.
Well, find it on the actual. find it on Carlos's platforms. One of those. Someday he'll spread us over to OWN. We'll be everywhere. But anyway, find episode 1 and you'll see I say some things that will at first glimpse sound crass. Like, why do you need nipples? But you're not looking at the context of why I'm saying it. I'm speaking on remaining in a beautiful state. I'm saying you are alive, you're well, you got out of a G-Wagon and sprayed perfume on yourself before you came into the doctor's office. So to me, nipples weren't really a big issue. Furthermore, you have a husband and you are very rich, as you said in the episode. So for me, why are we at a pool party sweating in coats talking about your nipples again? But people have to think about what I say. Shut up, Carlos. You wrote this shit.
I wrote it.
You wrote it. You chopped it up and made me look mean. I'm getting ready to defend myself. Fuck that, Shawty. Fuck that, Shawty. Fuck that. No. You're not going to make me look like I'm the mean girl. I'm not the mean girl. But I am the girl that says what's on her mind. And I'm being real. So if real is mean and mean is real, then that's who the fuck I am.
But and you are real. And a lot of that has to do with you being a girl from Oakland, California. And talk to me about that because you come from humble beginnings, but not too many people can say, Tamika, that they left Oakland.
Yep.
And started to work in Hollywood, styling everybody from legends Jay-Z to Lauryn Hill. And I really want people to understand.
So you went same level legends. Let's go all the way down to Sugar Free. You know what I mean? Like I style people. Like I don't discriminate about who I style. If I believe in your project, if I love your music or your talent, your art, whatever it is, I will style you. And I styled so many people who didn't have the same budget as a Jay-Z or an Usher or Lauryn Hill or as a Beyonce or whomever or Aaliyah. I styled all of those people. I've dressed them at some point. No, I wasn't on tour with Beyonce. Y'all don't start spamming Beehive. I'm sorry. I did dress her a couple times, but not like that. But like Nas, I worked with everybody. But the point being is, I don't know the point being.
Did you know as a little girl you wanted to get into that field?
I knew as a little girl that I had great taste. I knew that I had a big personality. I knew I had a lot to say. And I was always, usually right. I won't say always, because I'm not. But I was oftentimes right about things. And I knew that God gave me an intuition that was different. I'm equipped with something different. My downloads are different. Like even in terms of style or even in terms of people, like I can read people. I can tell like that's a fake person. They ride the fence. They say one thing here and they flip-flop. Like I know flip-flopping people immediately. I know lying ass men. I know fake stuff. I just know stuff. I have downloads that are a trip. Like so if you follow me or if you see me say something, listen closely. You know what I'm saying? Listen closely because I don't talk a lot of bullshit. I'm not a bullshitter. So I knew at an early age that I had a gift and I knew that I loved style. Well, back then I loved fashion. So I'd be like, this is old Yves Saint Laurent, isn't it, auntie? You know, my aunt I was working in her store and I'd see the name brand. I knew that was something and meant something. Later did I learn that it's really about the fabrications, not the name, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, I knew I had a gift at a very early age. I didn't put it to use until I went to the Fashion Institute. I wanted to be a buyer. I thought my gift was going to purchase clothing for all stores for people to consume because I knew what consumers should want. Although they didn't always want it, but they should have wanted it.
You wanted to be a buyer.
That's what I went to school for. I was a buyer. My major was merchandise marketing. So I knew I know what windows and what displays, or if you do a billboard, I can visually look at it and say, that won't work. You're not going to catch anybody with that. Or I can say, no, you should have made her look. She's the one with the green eyes. She should have looked at everybody driving by Sunset. You know what I mean? And that one got a body. Why didn't her hip, So I can, I guess, creative direct stuff. Because I'm visual. I'm super, super visual. And I can close my eyes and I can see it. And I'll say, no, that's not it. And so once I knew I had that knack, I was hired to style a group called 702. That was my first group, 702. I love them. It was 4 girls at the time. And a group called Subway. This little game we played. So that was my first video. And but guess what? Styling doesn't really limit you to just the music industry. You can be a stylist if you love fashion, you love style, you have great taste, you get those downloads about what's right, you can go work, you can style anybody with a budget who can pay you. So I didn't care much about the industry. That's why I never charged I didn't work with any tier of artists. So I could do Usher one day, and they'd be like, hey, Blue Cantrell's coming out tomorrow. You want to go do her? And I'd be like, well, how much you have? Not enough? Okay, I'm coming. I still would come because her voice was amazing.
Yes.
Oh no,
I'm a huge fan of Blue Cantrell.
Yeah, so I styled her first project. I did her photo shoot. Now she was a little too conservative. When I look back at the pictures, I'm like, okay, you could have showed a little bit of cleavage, Tamika. Like, I'm a little modest in that way, but I think everything's not for public consumption.
What was it like? Because you come from an era, and this is no shade to anybody else, but real superstars, you know what I'm saying? Like you came from an era where you had immense talent and celebrity was very different than what it is now, right? You were around the who's who and you had to work hard to get in the room. And you had to stay in the room by working harder than the next person. Talk to me about what that world was like for you, because that generation of icons and legends, I mean, we're talking about Misa and Mary and like.
But see, interesting.
Go ahead.
Because you just made me have a flashback when you were saying that. When I was working to get in rooms, that's when I was just wanting to have fun. That was just for fun. When it came to styling, once my foot was in the door, I didn't have to work to get in rooms. I was hired. I was booked and busy. They were calling my phone. I didn't have an agent. I was just like, $1,500. Next person, okay, $300 a day. Like, I need an assistant. I don't need an assistant. I was my own agent. I was handling it. And it was based off of who the artist was. It was based on their talent. If I saw something in them, I worked with them. I didn't care if they didn't have the budget. I wasn't in it for money. And I never really do anything for money. And I realize that now. I don't love for money. I don't work for money. I mean, I don't get it twisted. You do owe me. No, I'm just kidding. Be clear. No, but no. No, but what I'm saying is when I have a passion for something, I'm more about the passion for it. You know what I mean? So even if it's not what I feel that I fight for what I'm supposed to have, but sometimes I see the potential in something, you know? Mm-hmm. So with artists, I was the same way. I was on Tank's podcast and I was talking to him about, putting him in Chrome Heart when he was a new artist, his first video ever. I knew Tank's ass could sing. I knew he was a good-looking guy. He was also we have the same birthday. He's my brother. Like, we bonded so quickly. I knew I wanted to go above and beyond for Tank. I thought he deserved it. And I saw where he would go. And he's amazing. If you were an asshole, you got my least effort. I didn't feel you, So it's just how you make me feel. If you made me feel really good, then I worked harder and I did, my best. And I made all my contacts and wrote letters and got you stuff and got you in the fashion shows and got you sitting on front rows and all kinds of stuff. I did that. I got you discounted stores. I did that because I cared about the client. I cared about the artist. I really did.
Is there a campaign or music video that you're the most proud of?
Gosh. I've done some really cool stuff because, I did doo-wop, Lauryn Hill. You know how many people? Watch out, watch out. We were in 2 time zones. We went from the 50s to the 90s. And I love that because my son, who's now 32, he was in the video. He was in the video. So he was probably like 8 years old, laughing in the video. And so I'm proud of that. But then I look at some of the work, with Usher, amazing, singing in the rain. He's dancing in the rain. We're on Universal's lot. It's a big deal. I don't know. Genuine in those jeans. You look at Genuine's in those jeans right now today. Tell me that video couldn't be put out right now. There's a couple things, like a couple clunky heels that I don't agree with anymore. But, all the little chignons, the buns, the kimura and the kimonos, that's today. That video could come out today and be timeless. So there's a lot of videos. Lloyd, he's got ones. You know what I mean? So I can't even pick one. I can't pick one job, but I love them all, and I loved all my clients so much, and they still love me.
Do you sometimes feel like you should be mentioned in the same names as the June Ambroses of the world, the Misa Hiltons, when it comes to iconic stylists? But
you know what? I don't think about it because I know what I like about New York. They really stick together in that regard. The directors, Hype, love, shout out to Hype, Little X, everybody. X was one I work with a lot as well, but the directors helped bring them up. The directors would do their interviews and talk about, bring my girl Misa and bring my girl June in, and it'd be on, MTV, and they'd be talking about, she's the reason why we got the da-da-da on Missy Elliott. They used to really push those stylists up. The directors I work with were I work with Chris Robinson and all that, but I don't remember what. Yeah, Chris. Hey, Chris, big director, man. But for real, he really didn't always talk about the people around as much. And guess what? We as African-American people have an issue with doing that. And that's really our legacy. So I think when we get a chance to have the spotlight, we need to bring up the other people around us that helped us get there. And we need to, pay homage because homage, as I would say, for real. No, but for real, we should pay homage to the people that helped us get it out the mud. I don't think we did it enough, and the people I work with definitely didn't. Darren Grant and them was so sick of me haggling them on the budget and going over budget. They are like, let's not talk about Tamika's ass no more. It was a good video. Keep it going. We did it. So, but no one ever said, it's the directors really that never came back and said, that dope ass underwater scene, in Burn, where the girl is swimming underwater and is burning and she quick changed the Gucci swimsuit to the da-da-da. See, that's Dave Myers. Hi, y'all, you guys got to mention me. But I guess I don't need it. I think God has mentioned me, right? He's blessed me.
Yeah, no, God has blessed you. But the thing that I know for sure is it is nice when people recognize your talent. And when I hear other stylists in the New York era that I'm talking about be mentioned, I wanted to know if you felt like you're being slighted.
I just don't feel slighted because I'm blessed in so many other ways. You know what I mean? I have, I've had 5 beautiful sons, like a blessed life. I've never spent days uncomfortable, and I love New York, guys, but I wouldn't want to live there. So you guys are living and see like rats running past your feet. I don't. So, you know what I mean? It's a different lifestyle. I think that they worked hard too. I mean, I can't imagine having been a stylist coming up in New York. I feel like they worked hard as fuck. They had to. Schlepping in bags through New York? That was my worst times as a stylist. When someone would call me a New York client and be like, there's a photo shoot on 46 and Pure, I used to be like, oh, how am I going to get there? And you got like 17 bags from Saks and Barney's. I think they deserve their flowers. June is amazing. She's done amazing work. Give her flowers. Misa, that's my dog. Give her flowers. I mean, I got mines in other ways.
Was it difficult to date during that time because you're a woman and obviously...
With styling?
Yes, dating while styling because obviously you're around powerful men, directors and musicians and all these other men. Was it difficult to be focused as the stylist and not as the eye candy?
Whatever. No, you know what? I was married the most of the time I was styling. I was married to my first husband. And I don't know. Let me tell you this. My first years of styling, my youngest, he's now my oldest son was everywhere with me on set. Darren used to be asleep on bags. I would pile up a bunch of garment bags and put my coat down and be like, lay down. Shh, we're leaving in a minute. My son used to be on set, so they know him. He's in his 30s now. So I wasn't thinking about dating much then. I just had fun. But once I got married, I was married. And you know what it is? The clients, I look at the clients different than the average fan, right? They're my clients. So once I see you in your underwear, I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't mean it that way. I wouldn't even talk about that part. I mean, I see the kind of underwear you wear. I see if you have skid marks or not. I know.
You see the print and whether or not it's being stuffed by a jockey.
How do I end this call? What do I do now? Oh, if you don't... Carlos.
Because sometimes those Calvin Klein ads are stuffed.
Or tucked. I mean... There's different options. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. All I'm saying is that, let me tell you this though. I was really into my fashion and my style. I really wasn't looking at my clients like, oh, he's got a sack. I'm going to put these dickies on him next. Hey, hell no. What's wrong with you?
No,
This is why I never had assistants like
No,
you.
were they flirting with you?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, once I became single, if they were single, no. But one thing I don't do is cross those lines. I really try not to cross those lines with people. If they have someone or they're married or whatever, I don't fool with their men because I want to be number one. Okay, I have that much self-esteem that I think I should be her. I should be getting the 17 dozens of roses. I should get the Rolls Royce outside. I always thought that way of myself. As a young person, I was like, I'm her. So I don't want I don't want your scraps of your man. After he did all that shit for you, I just be over there like, one day. No, I was her. So I was like, if you got a woman, go do that. If you're gonna be with me, come do this. And that's how it works.
So your first husband is Ryan Glover. He
Why you gotta say all that?
Well, that's your first husband.
Okay, it is.
I mean, he's your first husband.
I know he's such a sweet, low-key guy.
He's a sweetheart. I'm always on the flight next to him. Like,
well, are you sitting near him? Ryan, start taking jets. Don't do this no more with Carlos. Don't let Carlos do you no more. Because believe you me, he can do it. Go on. You start taking PDKs, my love. Don't do that no more. Marsha, don't let him do that no more. I'm not doing this with Carlos. What?
I love Ryan.
No, he's amazing.
He's a great guy.
I'm gonna say this about him before anything else. Not a better father in the world.
Yeah.
Not a better father in the world.
Yes. Because when I'm on the flight next to him, he's on the phone with his children.
Not a better father in the world.
Yeah.
And I say that to this day. Great dad. Always the most hardworking person. Always working hard. Which is why he's where he is.
Yeah, because at the time he
owns everything.
He was in the music industry.
Yeah.
And you guys met, fell in love.
No. That's my high school boyfriend. Let's get this right. No. There's no music industry. That's my boyfriend from my hometown. We're from the Bay Area. We went to high school. We were high school. I had his Letterman's jacket. Like, no. I had pimples on my forehead. Yeah, no. I walked from the train up to his mom always lived in the hills. And I walked all the way up the hill of Tamalpais. Anyone from the Bay Area knows what that is, in El Cerrito. And I had to get, No, we didn't meet in the industry.
No. I'm saying being in the music industry as a power couple.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
But no.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I had
it's all good.
I had to give a quick read quick.
No, read me,
Don't
girl.
be playing my baby daddy.
No. So obviously, yes, you guys were high school sweethearts. Yeah. And then being married in New York. And
New York?
Being married.
Where's New York?
No, I'm saying just being in the industry of music and fashion. At that time.
Mm-hmm.
Because what people don't know is he also had a fashion line
Ryan
Kenny with Kenny Burns. We all know Mr. Kenny Burns, icon himself. So in that era, what was that life like for you?
Beautiful. It was so great. We had two great boys. We just, I don't know, it was a great time. We had kids. We worked on his fashion brand, which was Ryan Kenny. I helped him get placements on different, Jay-Z wore it and changed clothes. Usher wore it to many red carpets. A lot of people wore his shirts. Kenny wore them everywhere. It was amazing. We had a really, really good time. I'm not sure even exactly what happened, what the dissolution. I think probably the industry and just the moving around, too many moving parts. And yes, things come up, things go wrong. But he's such a great father. He was such a great father to my children. Kyle, rest in peace. His children currently, I love them. Those are like my little babies. And of course, Ryan, who's a college graduate, Morgan Stanley, law degreed, handsome guy out in New York. You know what I mean? He's been a great dad. Like I have no qualms or complaints about him. Mm-mm.
Do you know where things went wrong in the marriage to where you ended it in divorce?
We were young. We were just too young. Because when you're young, you don't know to be still and just wait it all out. Wait the problems out. Because, when the problems happen, I was like, what? Is that a problem? And, he's like, is a problem? So we didn't think like, sit down, be still. Because that's what you have to do now with whomever you're, if I meet a man today, I'm going to have to sit down and be still because he's going to get on my damn nerves. He going to leave the toilet up one too many times. Things happen in any relationship. But when you're young, you don't know to stick it out. You don't think that way. You just think like, I'm going to buy me a house over here because I got some money and I could do this and I got attitude and I got 100 clients and honey, 702. I thought I was popping, So I was like, it's time to go. But I didn't realize that, you could just sit down and you just could be happy and y'all could be celebrating your 58th anniversary now. You know what I mean? But I have no regrets. I love his wife. She's so fly and cute. Honey, that was a good alley-oop. Boop, boop, boop. He said, "Boo, boo, boo." She's cute.
She is cute.
She's adorable. I love her. She's cute.
So you guys have a great relationship, co-parenting relationship.
We don't talk a lot. I think that when people get into new relationships, automatically their new partner is feeling a way because they think, how on earth could he not want, but no, I'm just kidding. But I really do. I think that automatically there's a bit of tension that happens. It's just an automatic. I think we're just raised that way. I think Black people are raised that way. We don't like our exes we don't like any of that ex shit. Even when I read comments on different blogs just about other relationships, people be like, I never would, you know what I'm saying? She ain't coming to my house for Christmas. Like, I listen to and I read it. I don't comment always. And I look and I go, damn, that's how we really think. It's a lot of us. And I think that it's just kind of, it's generational. My grandmother probably wouldn't like my grandfather's new blah, blah, blah. And my mother definitely didn't like my dad's other baby mamas and what. So I think we get stuck in that little place and we'll just be like, she ain't coming over here for lunch. You know what I mean? Whereas it should be. We're family. We all really are family.
Would you like to have a relationship with the wife?
I think we kind of do. When we see each other, we kind of hug. We have an unspoken relationship.
But you guys don't talk.
We don't talk, and we probably should. I'm calling you Marsha girl.
Did you ever attempt to do that, or did it feel weird for you even?
Well, when I first got divorced, let me think. My thing is, I'm a mom, and I don't play about that shit. Like I'm a Black mama, like Pine Sol in the toilet mama. I'm like Comet around the bathtub. I'm a mom. So the way that I was raised by my mom and my grandmother, we didn't have nobody else telling us about our kids, period. Like, and we didn't have nobody else talking on their behalf, or we just didn't, I just wasn't raised that way. It wasn't the whole village shit. No, it was bring your ass back over here. You know what I mean? That's how my mom was. So I think that initially, when she came into my boys' lives, I was a little like, just be quiet, just sit in your seat, put your seatbelt on tight, and just don't comment on my children. I was like that. And I know that. See, but I take ownership. I know how I am. And I know what I did probably somewhat for the demise of it. But I loved her always. And I love her still because my kids loved her. And they called her too mom, and I think
they call her mom?
No.
Oh. No, that's not what you said. Okay.
I was like, whoa, wait. No, they called her too mom.
They call her too.
Kyle passed.
Oh,
Kyle called her too mom.
Gotcha.
And then Ryan, I don't know what Ryan calls her. He probably calls her Miss Marsha now. But I don't know. But I like her, and she's beautiful, and she dresses nice. She's like one of my tribe. We should be on a show together. Fierce. It's called Fierce.
She's beautiful and very fashionable.
Fly, honey. Yes.
She is.
Catch it.
No, Ryan has taste.
Get it, Ryan.
Ryan has taste.
Get it, Ryan.
Yeah.
My mom used to go, Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
No, he has taste. No,
yeah,
she's beautiful, and obviously you're stunning.
Thank you.
So it's
stunning.
good. You are. I mean, listen, you're so stunning that you were able to at one point in your life snag the biggest pop star in the world. Right?
Here we go.
And it was something that I read about in your book. And without going to details, because I don't want to make it about that.
It can be about my book, though, for sure.
No, your book, Here I Stand. Yes. No, and I really want people to get it because...
Here I Stand in a Beautiful State. Yes, you'll get a lot of my candor and personality and these stories that Carlos is giving away for free. I'm not sure why.
I'm not giving away for free. I haven't asked the question yet.
Okay, true.
I don't want to go into details about it because I do want people to read the book.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, I don't care about like how y'all met and all that. I don't give a shit. And I'm just being real. I want people to read the book to find that out. I care more about you and what you were going through at that time. Because I don't think anybody has ever talked to you about what it was like, Tamika, at that time to be with the biggest male pop star in the world and what that did for your mental health.
Interesting. It's so funny. I've never looked at it that way. And he really was. He sold 1 million albums in 1 week. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. But I didn't look at him that way. He was just a cool ass dude to talk to. He was my friend. Like, this was my dog. Like, we would sit in the mall on the bench in the middle of the mall, like where the kiosks are now. And we just watch, we would people watch. And I just would make jokes about everybody walking. I'm like, the damn shoes ain't gonna make it down to damn Dillard's. Like, you know, like that's how we would sit and I would say shit like that. And then it'd be like, wanna go eat? And we just go eat. And we just would sit and talk and laugh and drink. Like that was my friend. So he was this enigma, I guess. Mm-hmm. But in Atlanta, he was just my friend. And we just hung out. And then we talked fashion and we looked at clothes and be like, I'm like, that's whack. Let me tell you why. That has a corduroy, da-da-da-da, you know. And I guess I was teaching him without realizing it. Because he was just my friend. Hey, I might invoice you for some of those lessons. We were hanging out, but you was low-key getting it. He was getting it. Because he got it now. He like, yeah, I got you now. But no, but he was my friend. So what was it like for me? I know I went all over the question. Once it got serious and the world knew about it, because it was around for a long time before the world knew about it.
You guys kept it private for years.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, but so once the world knew about it, it became very difficult for me to live in that space because if you see my personality, it didn't go with that hiding and smiling for the camera and knowing how to have a Botox face and be ready. I didn't know. I was like, that's why the paparazzi pictures are all horrible. Google me from 90, what year was it? From 2000 to probably yesterday. You're going to see some crazy shit because I don't know how to do the fake. You know, I don't know how to do I don't know how to keep it cute. I'm just me. I'm just me.
But that's what he liked.
Oh, 100%.
Because you were just you, and I'm pretty sure,
just me.
You know, all of what was around him was obviously everything that was fabricated.
Everything,
because of the industry.
Yeah, he never dated anybody that looked like the girls in his videos. Okay? Never. And so that's because that tells you how real that person is too, though. You know, so that's a compliment, and that speaks to his character as well when it comes to, you know, his selections, and, you know, he follows his heart. And people make lots of comments about me, and they always say, "Ooh, how could you be the possible choice for him? I'm wondering how you got him." I know that comment's coming from, you know, my show. Mm-hmm. She says it. But that tells you that if it's not what you think it is, then it's so much deeper. Right? Mm-hmm. That means it's deeper. That means it's something you got to really be cerebral, or you must have some good something, or you must know how to do stuff. You must be somebody, though. You know what I mean? To really, because it's easy to fall in love with
the aesthetics of a.
Oh God, I love everything.
Conventionally a beautiful.
Yeah, you look, you go, oh, Fibonacci would love her. Oh, she's got the perfect nose, and look at her eyes, and oh, her edges laid back. Sometimes you gotta watch them because they probably got glue behind them. All them slick edges is not what you think anymore, fellas. Mine's are. Anyway, so yeah, these girls got these edges laid, and they look like the picture perfect thing, and it's all sucked in, and the stomach is, and the waist is a 24, and it's like, wow, look at her waist to hip ratio. She's amazing. She's a fake fucking Barbie. Okay. So sometimes you fall in love with what triggers your mind. Somebody that can talk to you, somebody that can lift you up and make you feel like you can do anything, and then you end up doing everything. That's the person that you want to pour into, and that's who you marry.
Yeah, and that's the things that I don't think people understand, because now that I have known you for almost a decade, or even longer than that, you're very funny. And you're very deep, and you're very smart. And back then, people didn't concentrate on that. They concentrated on the age difference and the aesthetic. And what I've always wanted to ask you.
What the hell is aesthetic? I want to talk about aesthetics. Let's just talk about aesthetics. Let's do that for a moment.
Right, because people would say things like,
guys,
she's unattractive. Okay. She looks like a man. She's old.
Hi, check this out. I have sharp features. I have very sharp, keen features. I have small lips. I have high cheekbones. They're natural. I'll show you my baby pictures if you want, or my childhood pictures. But I have excellently silky smooth skin, and I'm chocolate, the color of chocolate. And I have a good personality, and I have a good spirit and a good soul, and I have good intentions. So what more would you love other than that? I don't know what these other girls got. I don't even pay attention to them. But I know I got a lot of qualities as a black chocolate queen that a man would love. You know what I mean? That's why I've been married twice, not once. Proposed to another 3 times. We ain't gonna talk about those right now. No, we ain't gonna talk about the other ones. We ain't gonna do that. I ain't about to out nobody, but you know who they are. I'll say that.
That I do.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's relax,
Okay, sorry.
relate, release. Woosah.
Baby go.
Anyway, so yeah, no, I've been proposed to. I have been courted by some of the best, some that have done some of the best things that you guys know of and utilize daily. But yeah, like I don't, their comments is, I don't even care about that shit no more.
But it's really not.
I used to.
No, not now. I really want to go back because in your book that you guys have to pick up, Here I Stand, I really, when I read it, my heart poured out for you because it truly was 2 people who fell in love with each other's personality.
And looks, because he ain't.
Well, no, I mean, look.
Don't think I didn't like looking at him. I know they're all like looking.
Well, you saw him in the underwear, you saw the print, and you were very pleased.
Oh my gosh. That is so shallow, Carlos.
You just said you like the looks. That's a part of it.
I start with faces. I don't know about you.
Oh, okay.
You got to.
Well, I like waist below first, and then I go up to your neck.
Damn shame. It's a dirty word. It's a dirty game. I don't start there, children, if you're watching. I don't start with the nether regions. I don't. I start with, you know what I start with mostly is how you treat me and how you talk to me, how you speak to me. If you speak to me kind, you speak life into me and tell me I can do it. If you empower me, if you tell me to meet you in Givenchy at any point, that always helps. Every time I meet you at the mall, meet you in Valentino, I'd be like, what? That's my soulmate. No, I'm kidding. I love you when you present a bag. No, but I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, but not sorry. But for real, if you are really speaking life into me, making me feel empowered, making me feel beautiful. Even when I was at my lowest, when I felt my lowest, after I had my children, I remember feeling like I had a purse on my stomach. I was like, what is this? I can put your albums in my pouch. I was a kangaroo. I had babies, a year apart. He made me feel like, no, but you're beautiful and you're a queen and you're this. And the push gifts were amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I never felt ugly, but it was the fans. It was the negativity, the naysayers. I was like, I could get rid of that pouch real fast.
Would you read what people are? Because this thing that I've
bad
always wanted
then.
to ask you.
I still am a little bad.
You've never been called ugly or anything a day in your life until you marry this man, and all of a sudden people are saying,
in my hometown. I'm gonna say this for the record. Y'all get ready to blast me and say it. I was fine in Oakland. You ask any of the OGs, the older people, anybody. Lorene's daughter was a fine, cute girl. Like they were, what nationality? What you mix with? I was, you know what I'm saying? So like when I got into this world, it was girls in Tuscaloosa. I don't even partake there. I was like, where are you from? What Hot Pocket are you waiting on? Which flavor? Are you waiting on the pepperoni? I know that one's good. It got a lot of cheese in it. These Hot Pocket waiting ass girls would be talking about me like I was the dirt of the earth. I was the ugliest thing. I don't think I'm super fine, but I know I ain't no damn ugly. That's a rough comment. Ugly.
Did it affect you mentally? And
not currently, but back
no,
then.
I'm talking about strictly back then.
For sure, back then, because I didn't know how to. I didn't realize that. Number one, let me tell you guys something about comments. When you read bad comments on, like if you see a whole spammy, like a whole bunch of she's ugly, she's fat, she's old, that's one person usually and her imps. You know what I'm saying? It's usually one hater and a bunch of her people that they'll set up a bunch of fake accounts and they just spam. They call spamming it. Mm-hmm. So now they do it even digitally some other way where they can spam you. So you get spammed by negative comments that are nobody. They're all waiting on the same Hot Pocket. They're in the basement somewhere with a swinging light, just like, you got the Wi-Fi code? They in there just trying to say something negative. They ain't got shit going on. Meanwhile, I'm out on the boat like, what did you say? Carrying my Valentino bag in like, I'm sorry, this came from Capri. I don't know what happened. Like, y'all over there mad. Like, what are you mad at? Because you know why? At the same time that I'm all this kind of loving all this fly shit, I'm down to earth too. I'll come to the mall and hug you and support your business and get my hair braided by, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like some bougie. I am bougie, but I'm not bougie where I don't think that I'm not touchable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm from Oakland. I am from Oakland, California, East Oakland, 90th and Olive. Google it. I won't even tell you who my friends are in Oakland, but yeah, you'll be like, oh, she's a hood. I was bad when I was young. I got in trouble. I've been to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You've been to jail?
I got a mugshot somewhere. Don't start trying to Google my goddamn mugshot.
Why'd you go to jail?
I was young. I had a baby at 19. I had no money. My son's father was killed when I was 3 months pregnant. I was 3 months, not showing. And my son's father was killed, so I'm giving the book away. But I didn't have money. And so I would have to steal like diapers and like go in 7-Eleven. 19. Like I had baby hair. Like, it's a long time ago. But I would literally go in the store and be like, if I could just get home, I just take like 4 diapers. We're going to be home in like 8 hours. Like little stuff. Yeah, I would. I did it. Me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not proud of it, but that's a part of my story. It's part of who makes me me. I'm all those things. So I never think I'm above anybody. So when people who see me and think, oh, she thinks she's better, I don't think I'm better. I think I'm fly. I think I'm amazing because all of that culmination of things makes me me. I got it out the mud. I started from the beginning as a stylist. I didn't have an assistant. I didn't have an agent. I figured it out. I was fly. I had good taste, good style. I knew street sense. I knew fashion. And then I went to school for it. And then I learned it all and I married it all together. And then I married it.
Mm-hmm. No, you married it. And one of my favorite moments of your ex's declaration of his love for you
Who mentioned that again?
is when he was on TRL.
Oh, gosh.
Talking to Carson Daly.
You know that's been wiped from the internet. You can't find that.
Why?
Because that clip, because he got, what was that show that Kerry Washington was on?
Scandal?
Yeah, he can wipe you, Judy. He done wiped the internet. There's a lot. If you Google a lot of things regarding me, it's probably gone.
Why?
I don't think he did it. I think when you have a team, think about a team. Teams are interesting. When you have a team, they want to make sure that their client is the most, revered part of everything. And there's some parts of the history they want removed. I think that's what happens when you have a team. And I hope to one day, I guess, have a team like that. But I don't really care. Find all my old shit. I'm me today as I sit here.
Well, that's crazy because what I want the audience to know, in case they haven't seen it, I will never forget this.
The TRL, you remember that?
Yeah, he wore a brown leather jacket that you probably picked out for him, and he was talking to Carson Daly and promoting his album, and he literally went like, this is the camera. He grabbed the camera, said, "This is my wife. That's a beautiful black woman. Y'all leave her alone. Stop talking mess about her." Mind you, I'm in my early 20s. I'm interning at Def Jam, right? And I just remember being like,
that's so
how sad. No. It was very sweet, but I'm being real. I thought to myself, how sad she must feel. And how depressed she must be. Because the thing for me was this. He's a Libra, I'm a Libra. We're very private. I felt that she must be at home in tears, going through this. And he probably feels helpless because he can say you're beautiful. He can kiss the stretch marks. He can do all those things. But he knows that it may not be working because you're dealing with it. So he felt the need, to me, I can say this to her privately, but I have to give this to her publicly.
He did.
And I think at the end of the day, I have never, till this day, Tamika, I have never seen more of a public display of affection. I love that Jay-Z gave Beyonce her props at the Grammys, but I always, as a 20-something-year-old, Tamika, not knowing you, I've always wondered, what is she going through?
That's probably one of the dopest moments in his life. It was because it was so brave. Because, TRL was, that was the top of the,
We got some tissue red.
I ain't crying. It's just the candles. I'm allergic to hydrangeas.
No, TRL was the biggest.
No, it's such a sweet moment, though. I forgot. There's some things I put to the back of my mind. Thank you. I'm not crying. Stop. I'm a G. Hoover Crips, cuz. No, I'm just playing. I'm from LA. I'm joking. No, but seriously, I am a damn. That's a crazy moment. I forgot about that moment, kind of. I think I put it to the back of my mind because it was so long ago. And, he's happy. He's gone wherever he's gone with, he's doing him. So, but that was what I liked about that moment, besides it being about me, was that it showed such bravery from such a young person. And it was so, it was such a raw moment that I hope it's not gone from the minds of the internet and from the world. Because whenever he does his, autobiography, I hope it's a part of it. Because it was one of those high moments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What were you going through that time where he felt the need to do that?
Morning sickness, probably. I was very sick. I was at home because I remember being in Atlanta, and I used to travel everywhere with him, but I was at home. I was pregnant. Yeah. I think I was always pregnant. Yeah.
And when you saw that, what did you think?
I just was like, what is he crazy? It reminded me of like something from Jerry Maguire or something. I don't know. It was like a Jerry Maguire moment where I was like, oh my God. Remember when Jerry Maguire, he was like, I love you.
Yeah,
I swear to you.
Yeah.
That just came to mind. That's what it was. That was a Jerry Maguire moment. And I don't care how they come. I hope somebody can send it to me because I haven't seen it again. And it's been gone off the internet. It's gone. I told you.
Are they trying to erase you from history?
It's possible.
Do you feel that way?
I think it's possible. It's possible. Sometimes when I look at stuff and I'm telling my kids stuff and I try to show the reference to it and I can't find it, I'm like, where did that go? Because I know it happened. You got to believe me. It really happened. That's interesting. Oh, gosh. I never thought of that either. I don't know. I don't know who would want to ever do that and why. Why? What I always ask is why? 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 That's possible.
Do you feel like that's the moment that you realized this world does not get me?
I knew the world didn't get me long ago. I remember being in high school, and I knew the world didn't get me. The girls didn't get me in high school. They never got me. I mean, listen, I'm not going to play goody two-shoes. I don't have a smart mouth. I do. But usually everything I say, I always tell you, it's intentional, it's true. It may sting a little bit, but it's true. I don't lie. I don't fucking lie. I just don't lie. I don't lie because I don't fear anybody to lie to. Only person I probably lie to, I'd probably be in front of God like, I didn't really smoke that time. And that's like the person I revere the most. You know what I mean? I won't even lie to my dad. I ain't lie to my mother. I don't lie to my sister, my kids. No, I don't lie. So I think it's just rough. I don't know. People just don't understand me. I just always tell the truth. And I'm not even trying to be understood anymore. Now I'm just being me. Mm-hmm. And if you get it, then that means your IQ is better. You need to go be tested. You might be up there. You might be on the Mensa level. That's it. I just want you to understand that I'm saying some cool shit all the time.
Well, no, but I think just based on, like I said, I've known you for years, and you're such a lovely woman. You're very funny. You're also self-deprecating.
Thank you.
And these are the things that I really want the world to know about you, but I also want them to know the vulnerable side of you. Because again, in your book,
it's hard. I don't show it.
But you show it in your book. Here I stand.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move on from this, but one of the moments that made my heart bleed for you was when the wedding was called off.
That wasn't the saddest moment. In
Well,
no. He want to keep talking about.
No. No. I want you to listen. It was more so of, now that I know you and I understand the psyche of you as much as I'm able to, right? I don't think the world understands when you meet the love of your life and all you ever wanted to do, Tamika, was just be in love. You didn't care about the fame, the fortune, none of that. And I think that's a misconception. People thought you were a gold digger.
Oh my God, right?
No, I'm telling you.
They did.
They thought you were a gold digger. I read your book and my heart bled because I had this aha moment that this woman was just in love. And two people were just in love. And when I read your book in that chapter, it hit me. Two people fell in love with each other at the wrong time.
That's what she did.
At the wrong time, because the world and the industry did not allow these two normal people who sat on a bench at the mall and laughed. They could not be in love with each other because of the outside circumstance. And that's why my heart bled for you. And I felt so sorry for you because your love was compromised by outside people.
But guess what?
What?
If the man for me won't be affected by none of that shit. So can you find him? Hi, where you at? Which one of y'all?
Yeah, no, we're gonna.
Which two of y'all?
Yes.
Coming home with me, girl.
No, we're gonna find them.
Okay, but seriously.
I never thought about that until I read your book. I said, if he was, a lawyer and you know what I'm saying, and you were a doctor,
we'd be the Notebook.
You two was, in my opinion, I don't think you two would have ever divorced.
Ever. No, we're still friends. Even when we have our tough times and co-parenting gets weird, we still can make eye contact and laugh about just stuff. I think we both be thinking the same thing. I'm like, what? Like, we just laugh. It's not nothing. And he's shouts out to his new wife, and she's great. But no, not like that. But I just feel like we know each other and we laugh. We're friends. That's my homeboy first. So, I think it's just unfortunate. But hey, we got to move on. Let's respect what's going on. Mm-hmm. Respect the dead, which is my relationship, and let it go. Let it burn, in his words. I'm excited about this show.
No, I am too. And I'm more excited about it because for me, it gets to show the world the woman that I know.
No, you got me ratchet. You got me eating chicken and shit.
Oh my God. So you don't eat chicken?
I do. Oh my God. Okay, can I say that? Wait, I got a crook in my neck. Well, let me say this for the
last
world.
Night. Okay.
No, I slept on 3 pillows. I don't know what the hell I was doing. It did it wrong.
Not a third leg?
Oh my gosh. This is some rude shit. What the hell? I ain't got my hair to do my cover. I usually take my bang and wrap it around. I can't even do it now. I'm like, oh.
Are you seeing somebody?
I'm dating. Come on now. Suitors, men, they're everywhere. That's an exhausting process. You got to kiss frogs in order to meet your prince. And I'm not in the mood. I like my lips. I don't want to kiss a bunch of frogs. I feel like the right person will come along and they know what it is. They see what it is. They know real is rare. They have to come correct. They got to say the right things. No, I am too old to be aspiring with you. We're not going to be aspiring anything. We need to have established stuff and we need to get our shit together. I don't want some guy that's I'm on the cusp. I'm about to get signed with. I'd be like, oh shit, you too old, dog. Too old to be trying to get signed. Soon, one day they're about to pick up. I'll be like, oh, I don't know. I'm in a conundrum about what it is I'm looking for. Because at the same time, I do like those stories, and I am down to earth. Come on, Earring. I am down to earth enough to know. I get it. I don't feel like it really though, guys. I don't want to. Yeah, no. No.
There's not anybody that you're like,
There are two but they're very well established. And
Are they famous?
one's famous. I like a famous person. I do. He's difficult though.
Why is he difficult?
We're friends. I'm not here to talk about him. What you not gonna do is get me canceled off him.
No, I was just.
No.
Is it difficult because are you afraid to fall in love with another person in the limelight?
He's not in the limelight because he was, but he's not.
Okay.
He's doing very well for himself. He's very comfortable, and I love him.
Will I be sitting next to him on a flight?
You sure won't. You sure won't. Not a day in your life.
He flies private?
I'm pretty sure. You are funny. You're sneaky. You're like, I ain't doing this with you. No. Well, that's what we won't never touch in this lifetime. That'll be a posthumous post. y'all be like, and rest in peace and shout out to da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want you to find love. I'm happy you're back on reality television.
Oh, gosh.
Because I wanted you to be on Atlanta Housewives forever and you turned me down. Why did you turn me down?
You know, for some of the same reasons why I'm ready to turn you down for this. I'm already on it. The reason why I'm about to try to figure out how to get a halt to this shit already. You know what it is? I like to laugh. I like to dance. I like to shop. I like to travel. And I want to talk about those fun parts of life. I think life is heavy enough. You got real domestic issues. I don't want to be arguing about some girl about, I don't know even what the arguments are. They're so petty though. Like, did you say the strap of my bra was sagging? Like, I don't got time to talk about that kind of shit. I don't give a fuck about your bra. Your titty, your man, your ex's girlfriend. Tamika Raymond, don't give a rat's ass. Be clear. I just really don't. And I don't mean it that I don't care about you or whatever. I just have so much in my own life going on. There's so many moving parts. I am at my bandwidth of carriage. I have no more fucks to give. I can't find one. Maybe the one back there. Is there a fuck back there? See, no fucks out here. I didn't see any in the room at all. I don't care. I don't care enough. So when you watch the show, please, when is this coming out? Please, put this motherfucker out in the morning. Because, baby, yes, get it loaded up. Let's get locked and loaded by 10 a.m. By 10 a.m. Let's go. I don't give a rat's ass. Be clear. So if you see me arguing with anybody, know that I have something else that I'm about to go and do.
You literally have one argument on the show. That's why it's funny to me.
But you know why? Because I have no one in my life that I debate
I know,
with.
but you make it seem like you argue every episode. I
feel that way.
You literally have one, first of all, and it wasn't even like a yell argument. It was a very soft.
This is me and the people I'm around. My day to day, we're at peace. Like, we talk about, what do you want to go and eat? Who has the best espresso martini?
Tamika, you act like I don't hang out with you and Sheree and the girls in Atlanta.
We never had a debate in our lives. TV makes me sick. Fuck. I don't argue with maybe my kids. Get your ass up in the morning. But aside from that, this girl here is at peace. When I say beautiful state, that is not a book title just like for sales or clicks. I'm in a beautiful state.
You are.
I'm a happy motherfucker. Like,
yes.
I like my life. Except for I want my hair back. But I like my life. I like my kids. My son works at Morgan Stanley. He has a law degree. What do you mean? He's handsome. He's 6'2". My other son is 6'4". My other boys are amazing and handsome and charismatic and sing and look like their dads and they're fine. Like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? So when I think of life, I don't want to argue about, you were late. You were supposed to be at my party. 30. Bitch, I'm not the DJ. I'm not. Is my name on the cake? My nigga, no. I'm not. It's not my birthday. Last time I checked, my birthday's New Year's Day. Why are you telling me what time I'm supposed to be anywhere? Because I'm grown. Only thing I got to be on time for is carpool. God damn it. Okay? I work for myself. I'm on time for carpool. And not even, really. Not quite. Almost. You know what I'm I'm saying?
No, I
mean,
know, but you were born to be on television.
I am.
No,
But not
you
to
are.
be arguing with a motherfucker.
You don't argue with anybody on this. You literally have one small argument. I'm gonna say argument, a disagreement with Gaucher. You gotta watch, and it's not even where y'all like fuck you, bitch. Because
I want to fight though. See, I'm different.
well, we saw that on Atlanta Exes when you almost fought Tori Hart
Baby,
and Tracy Steele.
Because this same funny girl got a click switch that's like Wendy used to say, go click, click, click. Wendy used to be talking about people be like, what you go, ticky, ticky, boom?
Yeah, tick, tick, boom, boom.
I'm ticky, ticky, boom. Because I'm from Oak. Listen, me is like, take these motherfucking shoes off. You know what? Guess what? Let's handle this shit like some G's. Because I'm that too. Remember, you forgot. I'm that too. I'm the girl who stole the Pampers. I stole diapers. Me. I'm the same girl. But I'm also a girl that now, I go to church and I serve God and I meditate and I pray and I wouldn't steal a thing. So don't think I'm some thief because I stole some damn diapers for my baby. He's 34. But you know what I'm saying? But guess what? I love even that girl too. The girl that was in 7-Eleven trying to swipe 4 diapers out of a pack. I like her too. She was a cutie pie. She was cute and she was funny. You know what I'm saying? So all these things make me, I just think everything about your life, don't avoid any parts of it because they all make you you. And that's what my book is really about. It's about all the shit I went through that made me who I am, who here I stand today, as I stand in my beautiful state. Because I have all those memories and all those stories. My family's proud of me. They know who I am. The most trustworthy and the most side-eyeing because I remember that young girl that would do the wrong shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm not her anymore, but I could spot them. I know when people have been swindled. I know when people are getting bamboozled. I know when people got game run on them. I know the whole thing because I know it. I remember her. I know those girls. I go, that was good. You know what I mean? That was chess, not checkers. I know that. I see it. I watch the world. I just watch the world move. And I watch Instagram and I watch social media and I watch the new videos. I watch the new rappers. And I look at it, I just see stuff. I sit back and I go, okay. I see what she's doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm on it. I get it.
Have you and former Atlanta Exes co-star Tori Hart made up?
Oh my gosh. We had so much fun at Super Bowl. What?
She was there too?
Tori is my girl. Tori and I, let me tell you this about remaining in a beautiful state. You get 2 states of being. You either can be in a suffering state where you're mad at things and you harboring things and you keep these grudges against people, or you can be in a beautiful state where you dealt with it and you moved on. And so I moved on from stuff. I moved on really fast. I don't even remember what Tori and I didn't like each other over. That was 10, I don't know when that was, but...
Well, you called her Patrice Rushen.
Well, she favored her to me. What the fuck? I mean, I thought there was a strong resemblance back then. She was slimmer. She looked a lot like her, and she had those locks. And turned out there were faux locks. Tori, you tricked us all. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you see? I mean, like, she ain't favor her, kind of. that joke will not die. Because I used to be like, sending me, forget me not. She said, wait, why did she say it in Vegas? That shit stung. Because she mentioned.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's the most memorable moment of the show to me. You were hilarious and still are.
Oh, they didn't let me live on that show. They didn't let it. Y'all, if these shows could just air out some outtakes of my shit, I'm telling you, you're going to pass out. My outtakes, because even Princess's doctor's visit, I'm in there like doing the smurf, like, don't look at the needle. Don't look at the needle. But then all you get is, you don't need nipples. I did so much shit. I'm singing and dancing and like, look at me. And then I asked the doctor, I said, can you save and put a little Botox in here? Can you put a little of that nipple filler in my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was making jokes. I was not being
We see you being funny on Bold and Bougie.
No, they made me mean as hell. Everybody hates me now.
Funny. No, I hate. Everyone is talking about you, which is always a good thing. And then I want you to clear the air about this comment that you made to Gaucher about her saying how you're not going to get a man. And you said, well, no woman. And Gaucher took that and felt like you were being homophobic.
I'm definitely not homophobic. I don't want to sound like people say my friends are black. No, I for real have a tribe and a community of gay humans around me. You know what I'm saying? Like in my family, like come on now, stop. I'm far from homophobic, but the fact is, I will not be married to a woman. That was not, again, when I say things, they're not a lie. I don't have intentions on marrying a woman. Can I say never?
Well, you said February 15th in 2000.
I said that?
You said on February 15th. February 15th, you still won't do it.
Well, then that's when it's going to happen. I think I said 2072 or some shit.
Something like that.
Well, you know what? Because I'm just not gay. But that doesn't mean I have anything against people that are. I have no issue. Whatever your life choice is and what your attraction is, I'm not going to be like, you're nasty because you like what you like. I just personally know that I don't. You know what I mean? That's just for me. You know what I mean? That's just me. But that doesn't mean I'm against people who aren't that or who, Yeah, that comment got just...
No, that's why I wanted to make sure you have the opportunity to clear. I know you personally, and I know that you're not. Obviously, I'm openly gay, shocker.
Oh my God.
I know.
All this time.
I'm just a sassy man, that's it. Because apparently being sassy is the end thing.
Sassy is if you block people. Do you block people? Women?
No, I don't block anybody because I don't.
I hate blocking people.
Don't block people because that gives them the attention they need to because they post.
They know.
No, so what you don't know is this.
Oh, they know.
When you block somebody, they post it and say, "I won." And then everyone comment and say, because they feel like you paid attention.
You.
Thank you. So never block people.
Okay. I'm going to unblock some people then. Hey, a lot of you getting unblocked today. Well, because if you say some shit that's just stupid, I just be like, okay, I ain't got time. But you're right. But and you want them to see the shine, huh? Let them watch it.
I want them to watch
Catch
me.
It.
Yes. And
you see, I'm wearing Eli Kish. I'm wearing my own brand. I'm going to unblock you so you can see. Catch it.
Yes. No, so stop blocking people.
Yes.
But before I let you go, I also want to talk about Kyle's Foundation.
Yes.
Kyle's World.
Yes.
In honor of your son, the horrible incident and accident that happened on Lake Lanier. You are now petitioning for Lake Lanier's lake to be drained just to see what the cause could be for these thousands of accidents that are happening at the hands of this man-made lake.
And I'm not even calling that they drain it completely because that's 32,000, I don't know what it is, but I know that I think it's 32,000 square feet. It's like really huge. So I'm not under the premise that they can just take the stopper out like a bathtub, and it's a utilitarian lake that it provides hydroelectricity, and they say it supplies a portion of Georgia's water. So absolutely, I don't think you can drain it. But do I think you can lower the water levels? Like when they get a little dry, lower them and bring in an excavation crew and, figure out what the problems are in the lake? Yes, and that's what I would like to see happen. I would like for them to find where are the sinkholes? And where is this racetrack that's there and the churches and the steeples? And, clean, can we clear some of this stuff out? One person came and said, oh, the divers like to use it when they go down. They make it like it's a museum or something underwater. Well, it's killing people. Mm-hmm. People on jet skis and the current is swishing them around and they can't turn and they can't stop. And you got people that are jumping off swimming and they're getting sucked under. And they're saying, oh, we found them on a shelf 100 feet under. Like one woman told me. So what shelf? They don't mean literal shelf, but like water, like shelves of like pockets of air in water that's going underneath. They've got to fix that if you're going to have people in there because there's too many fatalities. That's all I want is just fix the lake, fix it.
No, and listen, it's a cause that needs some attention. Yeah, because it definitely is a situation that's affecting Georgia. And obviously to honor the legacy of your son and to
absolutely,
And
you know what? They put a Band-Aid on it early for me because when I started shaking tables early. I was at the Senate downtown. And my son was there. He was a Senate page that day, Ryan. And I spoke before the Senate and I was saying about the problems of it. And this is in 2013 when it first happened. And Governor Nathan Deal came and signed a bill that was the Kyle Glover Voter Education Act. I think it was like, hey, shut her up. Let's sign this thing. But they didn't do anything about the problems. And people have still died. There have been crashes, accidents. Of course, some of it is Darwinism. People get drunk and you get drunk, you jump off a boat, yeah, you might drown. But there's cases where it's too innocent. Like you jump in, you get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Or there's a car that sunk. They found the car, no body. What? What's going on in that lake? You know what I mean? Like, this is recent stuff I'm talking about. Like, within the last few months. So they got to figure out what the hell's going on up under there. And I'm here for it.
We're all here for it. And I'm
Yes.
here for you.
I love you.
And I love you more. And I want to let the world know I have been trying to work with you for years. And we finally have a show together. And we have some more in the works. And I'm super honored that you decided to do this show because you don't say yes to a lot of stuff, no matter how many times I take you out to dinner and beg you to do a show.
Honey, I ain't no lobster, bitch, okay? I ain't no lobster tail, bitch. You're not going to get me that easy. I told you, give me them sneakers. I might do more.
Well, I will give you a pair of these and we'll see what that takes me. But no, I'm happy you did this interview.
Yes.
I wanted the world to see the Tamika that I fell in love with instantly. You are such a good friend.
Thank
you
you.
support everybody. Anytime I have an event or vice versa, you show up for me. I show up for you.
I try.
And you are truly, truly a great woman.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy with the blessings that are coming your way.
Thank you. They're coming? Are you? Claim it.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
Receive it.
Support me, people. I'm trying to do stuff.
Go get Here I Stand. I'm telling you.
And buy my clothing and buy my children's book and buy all my stuff because I am decent. I am. And I'll give back. I'll give back. I'll tell you what. I'll say this now. A pledge. Anything you buy to support me, I will put 25% of it back into Kyle's World Foundation. Probably more, but I'm going to say 25 for the camera. Yeah, I'll put 50% of it back into Kyle's World because that's what matters to me most.
You have a lot of money, don't you?
That's some bullshit. You owe me something. I will if you give me my goddamn invoice. Pay me.
I love you.
Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me.
All right, Raindrops. Now, I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, that means you should love these suggested videos right here. So make sure you click on one of these and watch it. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.